Hi guys, and welcome back to our FIFA 20 Sunderland Road to Glory career mode. So in the last episode we did absolutely smash the transfer window with some really good signings, but in this episode we are going to be continuing with our start to the Premier League season. We have 3 games in this episode. We have Liverpool, Everton and Manchester City. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play the Liverpool game, simulate the Everton game, and then play the Manchester City game. So the whole of August is completely rounded up. But I did see in the comments in the last episode some suggestions for further movement in the transfer market. Of course, all we do have is 13 million, and that's with nothing in the wage budget. So we probably have about 9 or 10 million to spend. There's some good suggestions in terms of looking for, potential to be special players. And I've just now gone through every single one of the big leagues and checked every player who is aged between 16 and 18. And there's not one potential to be special, which is quite frustrating. If I maybe upped the age a little bit, maybe to 19 or even 20, I might have found something, but I've gone through every single one of the big leagues and there's nothing. And I've also looked for the Messi regen, which was a comment in the last episode, and it doesn't seem to be around, unfortunately. I've looked at every Argentinian player between the ages of 16 to 19, and there's none that's a potential to be special. So I don't know whether it's just a bit late coming into the game. I'm not too sure when Messi actually did retire in this save, so I don't know whether it might take a season or two. I'm not too sure how it works exactly, but yeah, I have had a look, and to be fair, if we don't find anything or anything crops up towards the end of this episode, what I'll more than likely do is just send out youth staff of my own to use that last bit of money that we do have. But I have also played around with the squads, and I just think it's so cool. I love how strong this squad is now, because if you look, there's our first team squad. There's just such high rated players in there, and even our second string squad, it's so decent. That side in itself could easily challenge for the top 4, and then there's a third one which just has a mixture of first team and second team players, and even that is quite easily a top 10 side. So we have such a strong strength in depth right now. But let's get to the first game at home at the Stadium Light as we welcome Liverpool, who of course we did nick the league title off on the last game of the season last season. And this is the team that we're going to go with. We have Rose in goal, Hernandez, Diop, Kehrer and Hoover across the back. We have Barco, Meyer, Douglas, Luiz and Lookman in midfield, with Parrott and Keane, who have had a great start to the season so far. Let's get into it. And here we are under the lights at the Stadium Light, which is something I don't really like a massive amount. I prefer it being a day game when it's your first home game of the season, but there you go. It is Friday night at the Stadium Light, taking on Liverpool. As we did mention earlier, we absolutely broke their hearts last season on the final game of last season. They did lose to Bournemouth themselves, and we beat the team we were up against, which gave us the Premier League title. Now, can we, with a strengthened squad, pour more disappointment on them? Hopefully. I really want to just run away with everything this season, because we do have a really strong squad. But can we do it? That shows Hoover. That's terrible from Hoover. Can he get there first? And again, well played. Now, can we get a little break on the go here? They have commit quite a few plays forward. Let's get a big pass outside. We have to knock it on for Keane. Let's get a big touch. Can he knock it around? He can. Surely now, Douglas Luiz, big touch, strike it, and it's a great save. It's going to fall for Barco on the left-hand side. He digs it back across goal. Tips away, and they're going to clear it. What a chance that was. A great little counter-attack as well. Mo Salah now. He's got so much pace. Job is not catching up with him at all, but he does manage to hold him up a little bit, at least for the time being. Get into him. And again, oh no, that's terrible defending, get across. What a block that was from Kehrer. That was easily and almost definitely going to be 1-0, but we've given the ball away here again. What is going on? It's Mo Salah. Get it away, please, lads. Get it away. Thank God, this is terrible defending. What on earth is going on here? Why did I roll it out in such a stupid position? But now here's Fabinho, and it's a save from Rose. Jesus, this is just terrible at the back right now. It was a great first block originally from Kehrer, but that rollout really put us under a hell of a lot of pressure. But now here is Neres on the left-hand side, back to Mo Salah, and he's offside. Thank God, eases the pressure. It's another good chance for Liverpool. They're playing around with it, toying with us on the edge of the box. Get into him. And again, get over to him. Don't let him get the ball. It's a great ball. It's a great save. Please get away. Get it away. That shows Kehrer. And again, come across Lookman. That'll do. They're absolutely battering us here, Liverpool. Absolutely battering us. Mo Salah gets the ball in towards the near post. It has been headed. It's still in the box. It's been struck. And it's a goal. We're a goal down. The first goal we've conceded this season. It's been an absolute mess of a start to this game. Really has been a mess. It's a great finish, to be fair. But we've got it all to do. Now this team is really going to be tested now for the remainder of this game. Get it in towards Moise Keane. It's a big touch. That's a lovely touch as well from Moise Keane. Straight away, Moise Keane's tried to dig the keeper. There it is. Why did I go for the chip? I have no idea why I've done that. I took it as close as I wanted. tried to be cheeky, tried to be cocky. You know, it wasn't a terrible effort, but what the hell was the keeper doing there? Oh, what a chance for an immediate equaliser. That's it, flick it on now. It is Maya. Can we get a counter on the go here? I can see Barco on the outside. It is Barco. Can he strike it? He doesn't. What a save that is from Alisson in goal. This is so much better now. Why does it always take us to concede a goal to wake up? That's a gorgeous little dink over the top from Keane. Bit hopeful the effort, but we do have a corner now. Lookman's going to take it. Whips it in. Can anyone get their head on it? It's still in the box. Go and get your head in it. Someone. It's been headed and that's going to go wide, or held should I say, by Alisson. Here is Moise Keane now. Flicks it on for his partner, Parrott, and there goes the half-time whistle. Really, really frustrating. We just had 20 minutes of madness where we just couldn't get it out of our own half. We couldn't get it out of the box. We've conceded in that time, but we've really pushed on. I feel like we've played a lot better since conceding, but hopefully we can get a good couple of goals in the second half because we need it. I don't want to be throwing games like this away, particularly when we are playing well. Come on. Come on, let's get this away now. Come on. It is Hernandez now, the new man. Flick it on again. Oh, it's been blocked. What an easy pass that was, but they've made it look so much harder. Now it's Grujic. Get us out wide. Oh, it's flicked on for Salah. He struck it. Oh, it's 2-0. Oh, this is a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. Oh, he's passed it out wide. Salah, you can't give him that much space in the box. Terrible, terrible defending. I really don't know what to do here. Really do not know what to do. Only Maya now. Next in forward. Parrott. It's Moise Keane. He takes it away from Van Dijk. Still Keane. Keane. Straight to the keeper. Parrott, can he hook it in? It's hit the bar. And they're going to get this one away. That just completely sums up our luck. Absolutely sums up our luck. Weah, Adams and the Magician are all going to come on for the final 20 odd minutes. Just really need to push it now. Push the wingers really high up as well. It's almost a 4-2-4 at the minute. But I just don't want to lose this game at all. We do have a free kick here. The Magician's going to take him. What the hell was that? Absolute garbage. Now here is Inaki Williams. Get over to him. Well in, Kehrer. Brilliant challenge. Despite conceding 2 goals, Kehra's actually been really, really good at the back today. And he's just been absolutely wiped out there. Referee, that's from behind as well. Is this going to be a red? It could potentially be a red this. It's to yellow. I think that should have been a red, to be honest with you. He didn't even nearly go for the ball. Not a chance. Just completely hacked him down. Cynical challenge. And he only gets a booking. Here they go again. Liverpool breaking forward. It's Fabinho. Get over to him, man. It's a great block there by the substitute Adams, the new man. But can we get a little break on the go here? It is Moise Keane. Come on, help him out. Help him out. Play the ball. It's a good ball for Weah. Big touch. Get away from him. Referee, man. Not been given. Maybe a bit desperate asking for that one. But still, it's a good chance. We're blocking him in here. But they're managing to get it away with ease. There is Moise Keane now, driving forward. Can we maybe get a consolation here? Still Moise Keane, going all the way. Tries to flick it in towards Weah. Can he get the touch on it? He can, and of course it goes wide. Of course it goes wide. Today, it's just not our game. I feel like it's just scripted for us not to score. Full-time whistle to go any second now, and it has done. What a disappointing result that is. I mean, there was 20 minutes in the first half where I just felt like we deserved to lose altogether. But since then, I feel like we were the better side. Liverpool didn't play quite as well as us, but it really was just a case of we didn't have luck on our side whatsoever. And we lose our first home game of the season. Wow. Real Madrid have just came in for Paulinho and offered 89.7 million. But the thing is, who would we replace him with? 89 million. That is absolutely insane. If we were to get rid of Paulinho, and I really, really like Paulinho as well. Really, really like him. Oh, this is a difficult one. A really, really difficult one. Now, I am thinking potentially going for Ousmane Dembele. If we do manage to get rid of Paulinho, we might be able to pull this off, and it'll just be absolutely insane. I mean, I really, really like Paulinho, which is the frustrating thing, but they've offered nearly 100 million for him, and we might be able to squeeze someone like Dembele over the line. So I think I might accept it, or at least just see how much we can get out of Real Madrid, and then maybe go for someone, another massive name like Dembele. I think it's because our players played so well last season that even players that aren't necessarily massively highly rated, they're getting ridiculous offers in like that. Like we had, what, 60 odd million that Swansea went for, and he was only an 82 rated centre-back, so that's just absolutely incredible. But we'll see what we can get out of him. 89 million they've offered. We'll see if we can push it up any more. Oh, it's said that we could potentially get up to 138 million for him. That's incredible. I mean, I know he could still potentially go up, but I'm sure that he doesn't have the high potential thing anymore. So I'll see what I can get for him. I'll negotiate it. And we could even go for someone better or just someone a bit different. That's crazy. I'll try 125, play hardball a little bit, and I'll accept that. I'll absolutely accept that. 125 million. Come on. Come on, Zinedine. There we go. 125 million for Paulinho. And we can pretty much go and get whichever right winger we want now. Dembele being one of the best in the world right now. I know he's a little bit older, but still, he's absolutely class. We'll see if this deal does go over the line. And there we go. It has been confirmed. 125 million and 111 will be allocated to the transfer budget. Now, who should we go for? It's going to have to be a like for like, really, because we need another right winger to replace Paulinho. But we can get someone like Ousmane Dembele or maybe someone else. I'll have a look around. I think Dembele might be the way to go, you know. I really think it might be the way to go. I mean, look at his stats. That's just absolutely insane. And we might be able to get him. They might end up asking for like 150 odd million. But if we could get him in, that would just be absolutely crazy. And we've just been offered a ridiculous amount for Paulinho, who I didn't really want to let go. But for that amount, you can't really say no. And that's the strength of the likes of Real Madrid, the titans that they are. Right, we'll approach to buy him. This is mad. I did not expect to be doing this in this episode at all. We'll see what we can do. Can we maybe get Ousmane Dembele to the Stadium of Light? Okay, so they want 111 million. I'll change that ever so slightly. How about 101 million? Will you take that, sir? 101. They'll accept it. 101 million for Ousmane Dembele. But can we get the contract over the line? You can play on the right or the left. We know how good he is. We know how good he is. He's a little bit injury prone, which worries me in terms of when we start simulating matches a bit more. But a 90 rated right winger, that is something I never dreamt of doing in this episode whatsoever. He wants a crucial squad role, of course. That's absolutely fine, mate. He wants a 4-year deal. Stick it on a 5. He'll accept that, I would imagine. Yes, he does. No release clause. That's great. Now, he's currently on 330k. Can we even offer that? I'll offer... This is difficult. I'm going to offer 300k a week. See what he says to that. He's happy with that. It's a fair offer. And now we have signed an absolutely gigantic signing in Ousmane Dembele. He can play on the right. He can play on the left. What a signing that is, and that's probably really lifted my moods after that horrible display against Liverpool last time out. Get in. What a signing. What a signing. And I've just given him the number 7 as well, which was Paulinho's number. I am quite sad we lost Paulinho because he's been with us for quite a while now, but you really can't turn down offers like that. But now we are going to go into the simulated game against Everton. I am going to go with our second string squad for this just to give them a little bit of game time, and hopefully they don't mess this up for us. Come on, lads. Get us back to winning ways. Come on. And we win. 3-1. Moise Keane gets himself a couple. Parrott gets a goal as well. And we actually missed a pen with Barco, which is a shame. But still, we managed to get away with the 3 points. Okay, and now we've just received a transfer offer for Barco. 54.8 million. I'm just not going to accept it. I can't be doing that. I really can't be selling another player, surely. I mean, I could get up to 78 million for him. I could probably get someone a little bit better on the left-hand side, but I don't want to mess with it too much, to be honest, guys. I really don't. You might think it's a bit daft of me not accepting that. You might have someone else in mind who could play on the left-hand side, but I really don't want to mess around with it too much. But now we do take on Manchester City on transfer deadline day. We welcome them back to the Stadium of Light, and hopefully we can get our first 3 points at home this season. And this is the team we're going to be going with, and of course the big name there, Dembele, 90 rated Dembele making his debut for Sunderland. We have Rose in goal, Hernandez, Diop, Kehrer and Hoover across the back, with Barco, Maya Adams taking over Douglas Luiz because he is on international duty. Dembele making his debut, like we just said, on the right hand side with Parrott and Keane up top. Let's get back to winning ways. Let's get into it. And here we are back at the Stadium of Light, welcoming Manchester City, who I feel like we play all the time recently. We did play them in the last episode in the Community Shield. We did win by 3-1, but as we've seen in the last game against Liverpool, anything can happen despite how good our team is on the pitch. But Dembele is here today. Will he be the difference? Can he get on the score sheet, or at least get an assist maybe? We shall see. Come on, lads. Knock it on for Dembele. There's a bit of space here for him to run into. Keep going, Dembele. That's lovely stuff. It's Dembele. God, he nearly scores at the near post. What a big touch that was. And I've only just realised that Dembele is in fact left-footed. But But he does put the ball in here. It's a decent cross as well. It has been headed and it's gone in. It's Kira who knocks it in. With a stroke look there, and there is Kira doing the worm. I didn't even know he could do that, but he has done the worm and he has put us in the lead early doors. Come on. Ball whipped in by the new man. Dembele. It's been headed by Jop and it's come off a defender. It looked like Edison had it covered, but the defenders just got in front of him, got in their way. It's fell for Kira and he studied it over the line and celebrated with the worm. What a start this is, 7 minutes in, and we're a goal to the good. Now here he is, Parrott now driving at them. I can see Maya making a bit of a move here. Come on, help him out, man. Still Arnie Maya, that's lovely from Maya. Maya, can he strike it from here? He can, it is Maya, and it's a save. I thought that might just drift into the top corner there. Breaking forward, it is the match up against Kira. He puts it out wide for Leroy Sané. Holding the ball up, getting to him. Oh, that's a terrible challenge. But they are going to get the advantage here. Get across to him. It's still Sané, tries to find his man. And we managed to nick that one away. Rodri now on the edge of the box. Well in Kira again. He's an absolute beast, this lad. He just wins everything. And look at him driving forward now. He does have a bit of pace himself. He's going all the way. They don't know what to do. The City defence. It's still Kira. Can he finish it himself? It's Kira. It's a good save. Can he nod it in? He can't. What a run that was from Kira. They were all just trying to cover Moise Keane and just completely forgot that you've got a defender running at you the entire length of the pitch. We do have another corner. And it is Dembele to take it. Can we get a head on it? We can. And it's gone over the bar from Moise Keane. Here is Rodri now, breaking down the centre, knocks it on for Kevin De Bruyne. To Tielemans, get over to him, get over to him. Don't foul, don't foul. Good chance for Rodri now. We tried to get inside, tried to be clever, but Arnie Meyer read him like a book. Now I can see, oh, he's passed it to the wrong man, but we do finally get it to Parrott, who I wanted to give it to originally. It's still Troy Parrott. Parrott finished it, son. Oh, he's been taken off his toes. Oh, I've gone for the finesse rather than just drilling it with his left foot. Oh, God, what a chance and what a waste. We need to be taking these. Keane. Back to Dembele. Dembele, help him out, son. That's a great little piece of play there. And it is Moise Keane. Still Moise Keane. Can he finish? He strikes it. Surely that took a deflection. Tell me that took a deflection. Thank God it did. Dembele with the corner again. Whips it in. Can Keane get there? He does get the head in it. Can Parrott get there? And he's all over the shot. Oh, we've had so many chances. And we've gone over 50 minutes now. But the whistle has gone 1-0. It could easily be 2 or 3, to be fair. We played really well. Just need to start taking our chances, which we say so often. Because you can just feel it. City going to creep into this in the second half. Adams. For Maya. Lovely little turn there from Maya. Tries to dink it into Moise Keane. He puts it out wide towards Barco to chase. He stops the ball. Surely now Barco. And it's a save at the near post. Oh, we're making so many chances now. But I can see it. I can see it coming. This City counter-attack goal, but we do have a corner here. Dembele to take. Go on, Kira, get your head in it, son. It's still in the box. Flicked on to Maya. Onto Adams. He takes a big touch. He strikes it. It's an absolute beauty from Tyler Adams. What a strike, son. And it's his first goal in a Sunderland shirt. What a strike. The corner came in. We thought the chance had gone. Jot flicked it onto Maya. He put it onto Adams. One touch, then another. And that is an absolute beauty. An absolute rocket into that top left-hand corner. And what a way to score your first goal at the stage, and we're like, get in, 2-0. I said we needed that second goal. Probably would have took something special to beat Edison, who's one of the best keepers on the game right now. And that absolutely was something special. Oh, get there first, get the first well in shot, well played. Can we get a little counter-attack and go here? No, that's poor, that's really poor. It's Cancelo now, flicking onto his man. Good chance now, it is Garcia for Manchester City. And thank God, Rose made himself big there. I told you, I knew they'd creep into it at some point, and Rose is there to save the day, and luckily, we have a 2-goal advantage. Weyer, Mumba, and Marin are all going to come on for the final, well, just over 10 minutes or so. Parrott, Maya, and Barco are all going to come off as well. Nicely done now. Keane onto Weyer. Can he turn his man? Yes, he can. Look at that turn of pace from Weyer. Can he finish it? Can he make it 3? He can. 3-0, and Weyer, every time he comes on the pitch recently, he seems to score, and that is exactly what he does. He's so good as a player to bring on for the final sort of 15, 20 odd minutes, because he has so much pace. As this defensive City are tiring, he comes on and absolutely blisters past him. That turn of pace is absolutely insane for Weyer. He probably deserves a starting spot up alongside Keane or Parrott, one of the two, because he's scoring more than them right now. So Weyer might find himself on the starting sheet a lot more often. Blow the whistle, ref. Just blow it, mate. May as well blow it. There we go. 3-0. What a response from that horrible, horrible result against Liverpool. We played absolutely brilliantly there. We really did, 100% deserved it. Made City look very, very average. They did have that one chance towards the back end of the game with a great save from Rose stopping them. But other than that, we absolutely battered him. 3-0. So this is how the league table looks at the end of the episode. We are currently in 7th on 9 points. Of course, it's only very early on, so it doesn't mean too much. So we have Spurs top, Liverpool second, Southampton in third with a very decent start to the season themselves. Chelsea in fourth. We have Wolves, Crystal Palace and Bournemouth as well. So this is going to be stopped here on transfer deadline day. We have 9 million in the transfer budget. Is there anything you want me to do with that, or shall I just send a scout out, which I think I'm probably going to do, but let me know in the comments anyway. But if you have enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button for me. It'd be massively, massively appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sarny Army. But for now, you take care and stay jamming.